Welcome back to Twin Cities Live. So 2 weeks ago, I hopped on a plane with almost 50 Twin Cities Live viewers. It's really fun as everyone's walking down, getting their seats. Like, hey guys, hey guys. We were heading to Southwest Arizona, the ultimate destination, Sedona.
So jealous, so jealous. It's known for the absolutely beautiful red rocks, the stunning views, and many people observe a spiritual and energetic connection to Earth while they're in such a gorgeous place.
Look at that. Isn't it amazing? So today, I'm going to share some of the highlights of this 4-day desert adventure, and it was all put together by the fantastic team at AAA Minneapolis, starting with the adventure that was a must experience while in Sedona. Take a look at this. Okay, it's day 2 in Sedona, and we're doing something that everybody says you have to do when you're here. It's the Pink Jeep Tour. So we're loading into pink Jeeps, and we're gonna see these amazing, beautiful natural sights. The red rocks of Sedona are totally breathtaking. I hear it's gonna be a little bit bumpy, so come along for the ride. Okay, Eric, what do you think?
I think this is awesome.
That was a dramatic pause.
You like that?
Yeah, that was pretty good.
I've been waiting my whole life.
It was, haven't we been learning a lot about this amazing, beautiful land?
Yes, and you've been the MVP sitting in the rumble seat.
Well, I'm in the toughest seat, so I took one for the team.
Absolutely.
But we've been hanging on. This isn't my best hair look, but I think...
It's Arizona.
Yeah, it's Arizona.
Whatever goes.
It's magical out here. Hey, Sandy, tell me how you feel about this.
Oh, loving it.
Little bumpy ride?
Yeah.
Did you see me flying around in the back?
You picked the perfect spot.
So this Pink Jeep Tour, you might think it looks like a little touristy, and this is what multiple people said, that it looks a little touristy, and I will tell you it's not. It's an essential must-do when you're in Sedona. They do have these Pink Jeep Tours in other cities now, but they originated in Sedona. These Jeeps take you totally off-road. I mean, there were points when I'm like, we're gonna flip backwards. We're not gonna make it.
Because you're really doing all-terrain.
Oh
I mean, you're going off-roading on this thing.
Off-roading, and then the tour guides are so good. I mean, our tour guide had been doing this for years and years, so he told us all these really cool stories about the geology of the red rocks of Sedona, all the different things about just, you know, Sedona in general. It is a super adventure. It is bumpy. I mean, I was in the back and I was like,
I don't know, if you've never done something like that, you guys, maybe an ATV or something, like there's this, it's different when you're on a vehicle and you don't have any sort of walls.
Yes.
There's no windows. Like you feel like you're on a little bit of a safari.
You totally are.
It's kind of fun.
When I took a shower later that night.
Dusty, huh?
TMI, red dust everywhere.
That's all right.
It was wild.
You got to wash the vacation off you a little bit.
It was very fun.
All right, the next place.
Okay, another highlight, and now these are just a few because we did so many things on this trip, was we went to the Blazin' M Ranch. This was a place I'd never heard of, but it was a total unexpected hit. What's fun about it is that they do this really cool show. You sit down, you have this fantastic, you know, chuck wagon style dinner, and of course AAA Minneapolis does it right. They got a special VIP treatment, so we had our own private cocktail hour. We had all this great treatment, and it was a magical, beautiful night. So much time spent outdoors on this trip. I felt like it was really restorative, and the ranch was gorgeous. This show was so funny. It was an over-the-top, silly country music impersonator show. But I have to say, the most memorable part of this visit was when I, Ben Lieber, was thrown off a mechanical bull.
Ooh, I gotta see this.
There you go.
You gotta try to do it with the one hand.
It's not the most attractive angle of me, and I'm okay with that. At this point in my life, I'm just, this is all I have to give, okay?
I don't know anybody that looks like, you know, I think super sexy riding a bull. Right?
Like
it's not a flattering position to be in.
No, it's not. And then it also, the thing is when you're on it and you're flying off of it, it looks like it's going so slow, but when you're on it, it feels fast.
Believe me, I know. When I was at Rib Fest, make sure I say the R correct, and I got thrown off. I thought I was going 100 miles an hour, but I watched the video back, and I'm like, how did I not stay on that thing? It wasn't going very fast.
That was me.
I know. It's hard.
Okay, another thing that we did, you have to, when you're in that area, you have to leave Sedona, you got to drive a little ways, and you have to get to the Grand Canyon, which was just beyond beautiful. Take a look. Peggy, tell me about the highlights of this trip for you.
Oh, the highlights? Let's see. Well, the Jeep ride and the Grand Canyon. You know, the landscape, even in town, is amazing. All the red rock, and it's just gorgeous here.
I know.
Absolutely gorgeous. Yep.
Okay,
It's beautiful.
If somebody is out there thinking like, hey, should I travel with AAA and Twin Cities Live? What are you going to say?
Absolutely.
Oh, good. I didn't even have to finish the
Absolutely.
question.
Absolutely. It's wonderful. Great people. Elizabeth's great. Her mom is great. It was great.
Mom, this is our last day in Sedona.
Oh, isn't it beautiful?
It's been so fun having you on this trip.
Thank you. I just loved being included. And such fun people.
What was the highlight, do you think, like of all the experiences we did?
Well, I think it's always seeing the Grand Canyon
Yeah.
again. It's like, and I've seen it once,
Yeah.
but it truly is just like a painting. And I liked watching your face when you saw it the
Oh.
first time. It was so fun and great people.
I know.
So much fun.
It's like we have all these new friends
I
now.
know, new friends, and they love Twin Cities Live.
It's really great.
It's so much fun not having to plan a lot.
I know.
You just get on the bus and away you go.
I know. That's the way to do it. This is the way to travel, you guys. We're just
Right.
lounging.
I agree. When's the next one?
Sign us up.
All right, what a special shared experience with your mom.
I know.
I know. I love the
know.
fact she's like, I want to see your face when you saw the Grand Canyon. That's cool.
She's a great mom. It was very, very sweet. And you know, you hear about like so many people's stories of how much they love Twin Cities Live, and that to me was so special. You saw Sandy and Eric. I rode with them in the Pink Jeep Tour, and they're a mother-son duo. And Sandy's husband was like the biggest Twin Cities Live fan, and she was telling me these stories about how they had a bunch of acres in Delano.
Yeah.
And every day he'd go take care of his chickens, and then he'd come in and he'd watch Twin Cities Live, and he was getting sicker and sicker, and she always wanted to go on one of these trips. And after he passed, her son Eric, who was just the sweetest, said, Mom, let's go on that Twin Cities Live trip that Dad always wanted to go on.
Oh,
and
man.
so they came with us, and it was just so wonderful to get to know them and spend some time with them, and hearing how you spend your afternoons with us is just the most special thing, and we got to have those conversations in such a beautiful place. It was
Yeah.
really magical.
Yeah, especially for them. I'm sure we talked about it's like kind of a spiritual place,
Yeah.
an energetic place,
Yeah.
and so I'm guessing, hopefully they found that special connection, with their dad and everything.
It
too.
was just great. So thank you so much to AAA Minneapolis. Boy, did they put together a fabulous trip. There were many other highlights. I only just showed you a few. We did a private wine tasting. We did a final brunch together. We went to the Desert Botanical Gardens.
Where did you guys sleep?
We packed in a ton. I slept by myself, which was amazing. It's really the ultimate Sedona experience, and all the details are handled for you. I have to give a shout out to our guide, Sherry from AAA Minneapolis. She is over the top good.
Yeah, it's always good to have those guides. So if you guys would like planning your dream vacation, call the advisors at AAA Minneapolis. We posted their contact information on TwinCiesLive.com.